is we are going to actually do this. And instead, so I'm not going to bias. I have a feeling that the reason that the women had worse guesses is because the boys are just more familiar with picking up heavy stuff. That's my theory. And in fact, I've seen the boys here versus the girls. I kind of think the girls are a little more intelligent than the boys, on average. Okay, well, we will see, right? We are going to do the experiment, and we're going to figure that out. So what we're going to do is, today, I got this big water jug. You know those clear jugs that you put on the, yeah. So now I got to fill it with some. I don't know what I'm going to fill it with. What? Well, the thing is huge. I can't, something cheap. What did you say? Marshmallows? That would be a lot of marshmallows. I'm going to look. I'm going to go to Michael's and see if they have, styrofoam balls. Yeah, something. It's just something.
I have one of those 5-gallon ones.
Yeah.
I have it full of pennies.
You have it full with pennies? So here's the deal is whatever we fill it with, guess what we got to do? Yeah. Do you want to count 5 gallons worth of pennies? And by the way, you know how heavy that is to carry around?
The Wells Fargo machines will count for you.
That's that's true.
But we're going to have to put it in after we get it.
Yeah.
It's just weight the thing in, weight one of it, and then we could.
No, but then you gotta factor in volume and surface area.
No, he got it.
Really?
Basically, what he said was he weigh 1 penny and then weigh the whole thing, and that's probably how many. Just divide the weight of 1 penny by that. That's pretty smart, JC.
You got
But what about
the
the
gallon
space it takes?
Because a gallon, you're going to weight the whole gallon. So we have to try to.
Yeah. Well, here's the deal: is I don't think we're gonna do that many pennies, and I don't want have you bring in a whole penny thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to find something like maybe styrofoam balls. My thought was, does anybody know where to get a bunch of ping pong balls? Any ideas?
How about we do bring a bucket or something, and we give everyone $1 to get something.
Wait, we give $1 to
Put
people?
$1. No, people put $1 in it, and then whoever wins or how many people get closer to it, they get all of it.
Oh, that's a good idea. So I was thinking too.
Yes.
So here's the deal, and here's what I want you to do, okay? And I'm going to send you this in an email. This class gets out, 2:10, right? Okay, we got 6 minutes, so don't go anywhere. Here is what we're going to do, is we are going to, I want you to answer these studies. So this coming Wednesday, the next time we meet, I will not be here. You guys show up anyway, okay? You will have somebody watching class and taking attendance. Dr. B will be here. And I've given him instructions. And I said, make sure they don't goof around. Here's what I want you to do as a class. Oh my, listen. As a class, I want you to answer these questions. How are you going to collect the guesses? How do we record the information? What information will we need? What questions are we going to ask them? This time, we don't really have to ask them if they touch the thing, right? So let's get rid of that question. But make sure you have the questions you need, right? You're going to need age. I'll let you figure that out. I'm not even going to let you know. You'll let me know later. Okay. Also, how do we motivate these kids to give us guesses, right? Prize, like JC was saying, we might need a prize. Here's the deal is I can give anybody here, and I've kind of cleared this with the administration, I can give anybody here, the winners, a tour of the lab over at UC Denver. So I think that's maybe what we should do. I don't think we should collect money. Because, JC, I love the way you think, but that's going to bring on a whole bunch of problems. Yeah. Plus, we want to get everybody, not just people that have $1. We want everybody's guess. So how do we get the most people? Here's what I really want is I want you to devise. So we're going to have class during 5th period. I want you to devise where we should go to get all the most students.
So are we doing it in the community or
as a group. We're going to invade them like a group, and we're going to go in, and you're going to have your computers with you, and we're going to get everybody's answers. Just kind of like we did last year. Did we ever end up in your class with the big rock? Yeah. We're going to do that. And it's cool because you invade the class, and everybody's like, what's going on? And then the teachers get mad at me, and I don't care. So whatever. Hey, I'm having class. It's a test. Oh, just real quick. Okay? Now, again, I want you to work on this. How do we avoid bias in our study? How do we avoid students influence other guests, right? Remember we talked about if you have a group of picks, if some of the students are influenced by each other, then, you're not getting diversity. So how do we make sure that everybody's guess is independent? Not only that, but this is very, very important, you as a surveyor, as a scientist, you have to remain unbiased. How do you think we're going to do that?
Do what Trump does in his conferences. Just dodge the question.
Unbiased by anything?
Well, biased so here's a question. Do you think we should all know how many, whatever we put in this jug, do you think we should all know that information before we ask other students?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, but I think it would be fun.
You are right. You are wrong. JC's wrong. Oh my gosh. The thing is, if you know, and that was the thing, is I didn't let the students last year know how much the rock weighs before they asked people. And you think that doesn't matter, but it does. Even if you don't say anything, you have a bias. So what you do is you have a blind study. And we do this in science, is that you have something, you're asking a question that you have no idea about. Like a lot of times the investigators or the doctors who give people, they'll either give them a medicine or a placebo. Everybody heard of a placebo, right?
Isn't that what pregnant ladies have?
Placebo? Placenta. That was awesome. A placebo is basically, you give them, you say it's the real medicine, but it's like a sugar pill, right? And then you give the real medicine. What's wrong with you? So basically what you do is that the physicians do not know who has the medicine and who doesn't, and that way they won't, if they knew somebody was getting the medicine, they might treat them differently, and therefore that patient might get better just because they're treating him differently. So in our instance, what we want to do is we want to remain dumb and blind. So that should be easy for some. And again, we want to ask everybody, not just your buddies. So here's what I want you to do is I want you to answer. I'm going to send you these. As a class, I want you to plan. You got 2 hours next time. Okay? 2 hours next time. I want you to plan the entire thing. Show me, basically answer these questions so that when I come back in tomorrow, you can answer them as a class. Here's another thing, too, is what I'm going to do for next time, if you didn't do your abstract, I'm going to give you one more day. Or 2 more days. Right? No, wait. 2 more days. If you can give me your abstract by tonight, did you get your abstract done?
You want me to send it to you?
Yes, send it to me. So if you send me yours, don't worry about it. You 3, since you don't have your abstract, I want it by tomorrow morning. Okay?
Got you.
You got me?
Got you.
Okay, and don't copy each other's either, because I'm not dumb, all right? I can figure it out. I've dealt with med students, and med students are really good at copying, so I think
MIT.
I could figure it out. All right, so tomorrow I'm going to send you this in an email, these questions here, and then basically we're going to, from now on, for the next maybe month, we're going to be doing this study. We are collecting our own data. We are doing our own experiment. How cool is that? Yeah, you look excited. You will, actually. And I'm going to get Partech, and they're going to send us T-shirts, and I'll give stuff away. And remember last year when they all had the same T-shirts?
Yeah.
Sort of. Well, they did. I'm thinking small. Is anybody a large? Are you large? Too large?
I don't like stuff that big.
Oh, so you like large?
Yeah.
Okay, too large, small.
I want a small size.
It's okay. medium. Are you guys mediums? Medium, or you can be small. That's all right. Small, medium, small, small.
What?
Are you small?
I'm medium.
All right, medium. Any medium or small?
I'll get a small so I can do it.
Okay.
Oh, small. So yeah, show off the pecs. All right. It's so funny. I'm gonna give you these shirts. You'll probably come back and it'll be all like a half shirt. You'll have like a muscle thing. Hey, they're your shirts. I didn't buy them, so do whatever you want with them. All right. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. I'll see you on Thursday. Come Wednesday, prepared to answer these questions. Facts by tomorrow. Balboa, abstract. You were telling me you write to your girlfriend all the time. I want to see it.